The sea is a place full of both beauty and horrors. Unfortunately, due to how the human mind works, it's always the scary things that you can recall the best. Doesn't help when you work out in the ocean. You've worked on this fishing boat for nearly 10 years as of today, and you can recall every distinct time something from the waters scared you. But the first true terror you have ever felt was hearing the tale of one nasty sea Pokémon that you have yet to see for yourself.
The Pokémon had once claimed these waters. It was the biggest, ugliest, and most brutal Pokémon any sailor had ever seen. Well, not seen, but watched. We never got a good look at it. First signs of it was when it had torn a big chunk out of a whale lord's belly. The poor thing's body was swept to shore, dead and bleeding. Stank, too. For some reason, the idiots in charge of our town didn't think too much of it. Then the children started to disappear. That's when everyone became concerned. Ships were sent after whatever it was, only for debris to return. The waves were getting strong out there. It was hard to sail on a boat. Some took risks by riding their Pokémon to search. I remember there was a trainer who riding a Swampert that ended up losing their life because their Pokémon was too scared. Old Swampy still regrets losing his trainer.
What was it?
Was. I think you mean is. We never caught it. It's still out there. But it keeps a low profile now. But the Wavebringer is still out there.
Wait, why is it called the Wavebringer?
You see, it moved pretty fast. It moved so fast, in fact, that it was able to create humongous waves wherever it went. That's how you knew it was there. It used the waves against ye.
You were never sure if the captain was telling the truth or not. The old coot has told similar tales of fighting legendary Pokémon like Kyogre or spotting Latios and Latias in the sky. He's retired since then, and through various promotions, you now held the title of captain of this ship. And for some inexplicable reason, you couldn't sleep tonight. You moved out of your bed and walked onto the ship's deck in nothing but your robe and pajamas. You took in a breath of the calm ocean air and felt this warm summer breeze brush against you. There were no stars in the sky tonight. It was just black and quiet. The only sound you could ever hear were the waves hitting against the ship's hull. Then you started to see something. A red glow from underwater, followed by more red. Tentacle? Suddenly, a Magikarp then sprung out of the water, smacking and flopping around on the deck. It bounced off back into the ocean, but other Pokemon were racing under the water too. You could see them. Goldeen, Tentacool, Gyarados too? There were a few Sharpedo as well, but they weren't the ones chasing. They were the ones being chased. What was happening? That's when you heard it. The roar of water in the distance. You looked over the edge of your boat, seeing moonlight reflect over what seemed like a giant thick blade that was slicing through the water. Still in disbelief as it raced towards your ship. Passed by, spraying salt water and scraping against the ship's hull. The noise. Your eyes opened as everything started to feel loose. The next thing you know, you had plunged into the water with your ship. It was over you. You were sinking down with it. More Pokemon started to rush past you, this time in the opposite direction. You looked over